All right, so moving on from basic percentage, what we're going to look at now is when in situations where we've got to either increase or decrease an amount by a given percentage. Okay, so we've got the basic concept of percentage being slices of the whole. You know, you've got 100 slices to make up the whole thing. So 20% is 20 slices. All right, so let's first of all look at the whole idea of increasing. So let's say we want to increase $60 by 20%. Okay. All right, well, let's just stop and think about that. And I'm going to use a bit of a diagram for this. So let's say this rectangle represents the original $60. Okay, so that's the original 60 bucks. Okay, if you think about it, that's 100% of the original. Okay, 100% of the original thing. If we want to increase it by 20%, what we need to do is extend this bit out here by 20%. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing as we increase the original amount by 20%. We're going to tack a bit onto the end that is 20%, which means by the time we've finished, we've got 120% of what we originally had. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is find 120% of $60. Okay, so what did we do last time? We were doing a percentage. We find 1%. Okay, so 1%, divide that by 100. The technique is exactly the same. Okay, we are not changing technique. Technique will always get you out of jail. Okay, so we got 1, 2 there. Okay, 0.6 is 1%. So now I just need 120 of them. So 120% is 0.6 times 120. Magic buttons will tell you that that is 72. All right, so what does that actually mean? Okay, so if you've got a business and you bought something for $60, okay, and you want to make a profit on it, and if you decide, well, if I'm going to make 20% profit on it, okay, so let's say that's profit, okay, and this is the original cost, then you need to actually sell it for that. Okay, if you sold it for that, you would make 20% profit. That's basically what this is saying. Okay, so I've never studied business, I've never owned a business, but I do know this, that unless you're going to have more money coming in than what is going out, then you're going to go broke. Okay, and so this is how small businesses, big businesses, this is how they all do it. Okay, they figure out a particular percentage profit, and then they might do the markup on that. Okay, so that's basically how it works. 20%, you're finding 120% of the original amount. So you just go and do this basic thing here, just like we had done before. And that's how it works. Okay, so that's increase. What about decrease? All right, so this could be, it's a similar situation. Okay, so what if I'm going to decrease 400 litres by 15%? Okay, righto, so let's have a look at it. Let's say this rectangle represents the original 400 litres. All right, so that is 100%. 100% of the original. Okay, well, if I'm decreasing it, I'm going to chop bits off, aren't I? Okay, so let's say I'm going to slice it there and I'm going to get rid of that bit. Okay, I'm going to chop it off, throw it away. But that bit there is actually the 15%. Okay, I'm decreasing it by 15%, so I'm going to chop this off. So what's left? Well, it's 85%. 85% is what is left behind. So all I need to do is find 85% of 400, done. All right, so 85% of 400 litres, all right, 1%, bounce the decimal place twice, that's 4. So 85% is 85 of those. 4 by 85, 340 litres. All right, so in other words, if I've got a 400 litre fuel tank and I've used 15% of it, what have I got left? 340 litres. That's how it works. Okay, so just to recap, you are changing the percentage, okay? The original amount is 100%, okay? And you're either chopping a percentage off that or you are adding a percentage onto it. So the original amount is 100%, you're either going above 100% or below 100%, depending on whether you're increasing or decreasing. But the actual maths of how you figure out the percentage does not change. Okay, if you're going to go with this 1% idea, you have to do the same thing. 1% is that, and then I just need 120 of those, done. Okay, so keep that in mind. This bit here is the same no matter what you're doing. It's the same procedure. All right, go and do it.